2022 BMW S1000R review. In the golden years of the 70s, almost all street bikes were standards, as many segments we have today were not yet defined or established. There were certainly many great motorcycles with sporting potential, such as Honda's CB series, Suzuki's GS's, Kawasaki KZ's, and BMW RS. But they all came from the factory with long, thick, wide seats for two-up riding, forward-mounted foot pegs that dragged on the ground during even moderately hard cornering, and high, wide handlebars. You could look at them as the precursors of today's naked bikes, but back then, they were pretty much what there was to work with. Contemporary naked motorcycles have been around for a while, getting more and more refined. Thanks to monumental performance increases, they eventually evolved into hypernakeds, with slightly detuned yet very potent superbike-level engines. These bikes have huge electronically controlled power contained in remarkably competent chassis. And BMW's revised 2022 S1000R falls squarely into today's hypernaked genre, with power, road manners, and much more. We've been eager to ride the M series since Motorcyclist, our sister publication, did a first ride in the UK a year ago. We've finally got one stateside, looking handsome in its M colors, sounding authoritative with its carbon-tipped Akrapovic titanium muffler, and dripping with lots of other cool bits. Climbing aboard the 2022 BMW S1000R M series reveals a rider triangle that motorcyclists of a certain age will recognize as right out of the 70s. Riders of the era personalized their standards for a sporty fit with a low, flat handlebar and just the right amount of bend to provide a comfortable reach, along with a bit tighter seat-to-foot peg area. Between the bike's 32.9-inch seat height, narrow shape, and suspension compression, my 32-inch inseam allowed my feet to touch the ground fairly easily. Should your inseam be a bit longer or shorter, BMW offers optional seats that are 20 mm, 0.8-inch, higher or lower. Thumbing the BMW to life is a bit different, because the conventional ignition key has been replaced with a wireless fob. To start, the owner must only have the fob in their pocket, push the large button at the front of the dash to wake up the motorcycle, and press the starter button as usual. Simple and elegant, but do not ride away without the fob. If this happens, the 6.5-inch color TFT dash will quickly let you know. Definitely don't shut the engine off until the fob is within range or the engine will not restart. About that dash, BMW has done top-notch work on the dash display, which is clear, bright, and easy to read in any light. A standout feature is the dynamic red line, which starts out low when the engine is cold and gradually rises as engine temperature increases. The M series also adds another dash screen for a total of 4 for configurations and information. Another difference with the M is the sheer number of settings for engine and chassis electronics, rider aids, and available information within the dash. There's so much information and so many available options that familiarization before riding is essential. Before turning a wheel, the rider should get everything set up to personal preference, riding style, and riding conditions. For those who want to go deep into this, a notable M upgrade is Dynamic Pro mode, which allows even more detailed adjustments and goes far beyond the pre-programmed settings. The M electronics package is so comprehensive that it even has an option to display tire pressures, very much appreciated as tire pressure is an underrated aspect of a good ride. Once set up and underway, something as simple as running errands around town on the M is a breeze and actually pretty fun. The bike is very refined, turning tight and steering light. The rider can quickly change the Marzocchi semi-active suspension damping while riding by thumbing the suspension button on the left handlebar. Riding around town on the road setting, the softest damping setting, provides a comfortable ride that easily soaks up just about anything. Note that prior to riding, front and rear spring preload should be manually set to rider preference as the electronically controlled suspension only applies to the damping. This is a very simple task requiring only a 13mm socket or wrench. The M's impeccable fuel mapping enhances its drivability, allowing the bike to build revs smoothly and easily from very low RPM. The only problem, For some, may be that due to the crisp and precise throttle response and power delivery, riders may see frequent front-wheel lift. Wheelie control is most helpful here. While enduring the freeways or on road trips, cruise control engaged, the M doesn't disappoint. The seat was comfortable even after a couple of straight-up 90-mile stints. At freeway speeds, engine vibration through the foot pegs, seat, and handlebar is minimal, but the mirrors develop an annoying vibration that makes it impossible to precisely identify the cars behind the bike. Still, the M would be a good candidate for an extended road trip, and BMW offers a small windscreen, soft luggage, and even has heated grips with 3 different warmth levels.
Thanks for watching. Drop a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to watch more videos like this.